Ethan Greyson stood on the edge of a cliff, overlooking the sprawling city below. The sun was setting, casting a warm golden glow across the landscape. The battle earlier had taken its toll, and he could still feel the weight of the stranger's cryptic words lingering in his mind. What was this true power they spoke of? And why did he feel an unsettling familiarity with the stranger's presence? The night air was cool as Ethan made camp at the cliff's edge. Luna lay beside him, her breathing steady as she slept. Ethan stared into the flickering flames of the campfire, lost in thought. Memories of his parents and the night of the portal's appearance haunted him, but now there was something else, a nagging feeling that something dark was lurking within him. As the fire crackled, Ethan closed his eyes and tried to clear his mind. He focused on the energy within him, the power he had awakened. It felt different now, more potent and darker. A shiver ran down his spine as he realized that the stranger's words might hold a dangerous truth. That night, Ethan's sleep was restless. He found himself in a dreamscape, a place that felt both familiar and foreign. He stood in an ancient, ruined temple, its walls covered in strange symbols and glyphs. The air was thick with otherworldly energy, and a sense of foreboding hung heavy. In the center of the temple stood a stone pedestal, atop which rested a dark crystal that pulsed with a sinister light. Ethan approached it cautiously, his heart pounding in his chest. As he reached out to touch the crystal, a voice echoed through the chamber. "You are not yet ready," the voice whispered, sending chills down Ethan's spine. "The darkness within you must be confronted, or it will consume you." The dreamscape shifted, and Ethan found himself surrounded by shadowy figures. They moved with an unnatural grace, their eyes glowing with the same eerie light as the stranger's. The figures closed in on him, and Ethan could feel their malevolent intent. He fought back with all his strength, but their numbers were overwhelming. Just as he felt himself being overtaken, a blinding light erupted from within him, driving the shadows away. The dreamscape faded, and Ethan awoke with a start, drenched in sweat. The fire had burned low, and the first light of dawn was breaking on the horizon. Determined to uncover the truth, Ethan set off toward the nearby town of Havenwood. It was a bustling hub of activity, known for its skilled craftsmen and knowledgeable scholars. Ethan hoped to find answers there, and perhaps some allies who could help him on his journey. As he entered the town, he was greeted by the sounds of merchants haggling, blacksmiths hammering, and townsfolk going about their daily lives. It was a stark contrast to the desolation he had witnessed in his own city. Ethan made his way to the town's library, a grand building filled with countless tomes and scrolls. He spent hours poring over ancient texts, searching for any mention of the dark crystal and the mysterious power within him. It was there that he met Professor Alara Thorne, a renowned historian with a keen interest in ancient artifacts. Alara was intrigued by Ethan's story and offered her assistance. She revealed that the dark crystal was part of an ancient prophecy, one that spoke of a chosen warrior who would either harness its power for good or be consumed by its darkness. Together, they began to unravel the secrets of the prophecy and the true nature of Ethan's abilities. But their quest was not without challenges. As they delved deeper into their research, they attracted the attention of a powerful adversary, an enigmatic figure known as the Shadow King. This malevolent being sought to use the dark crystal's power for his nefarious purposes, and he would stop at nothing to achieve his goals. With Professor Alara's guidance and Luna's unwavering loyalty, Ethan prepared to face the Shadow King and the darkness within himself. The journey ahead would be perilous, but Ethan's resolve was stronger than ever. He knew that he could not do it alone, and he would need to rely on the strength of his allies and the wisdom of those who had come before him. As the sun set once more, Ethan stood at the crossroads of his destiny. The path forward was uncertain, but he was determined to forge ahead. The fate of the world hung in the balance, and he would do whatever it took to protect it.